Every year I look so forward to our bear hunting adventure in Idaho because it's different every year. You never know what you're gonna see. It's a lot different baiting in Idaho than in other parts of the world. I've baited in Alaska, Saskatchewan, Alberta, but there's just a lot of pressure on these bears in Idaho, and you truly never know what's gonna come strolling on in. And of course, it's not a bear hunting trip unless we stop at BoarMasters in Chubbuck, Idaho to meet up with our buddy Nick. Here we are again. It seems like I was just here a couple months ago. Yeah. We've got some crappy weather. It's freezing cold and rain, but hopefully when we get up there and get putting out our BoarMasters, the sun will come out and it'll be good.
And this week's warming up, so it should get better.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I've got lots of good bait for you.
Okay. Oh, that looks awesome.
It's got a lot of peanut in it. It's got a lot of sweets and fats and
looks
pretty
good.
much a really good
enough
variety.
for Heath to eat. Heath is always munching out of the bait barrels.
Yeah, and what we've noticed is like with the higher protein stuff, it just seems to hold bears more.
Oh.
So you've got a really good variety here.
Thank you so much.
Yes, good luck.
We are set. We are so set.
Yeah, keep it posted. Good luck, you guys. Appreciate it.
Heath had actually put in a site before we got there. We weren't able to get up to Idaho from our state of Utah, where I live now.
On my first trip up the hill, I noticed some bones that weren't here last year, either a large muley or a small elk or something. And I came across the old wolf poo with bones in it and started looking. Found some hair, and sure enough, it was a young elk. All right, bait is set, moultrie is set. We got BoarMasters, carnivore, candy, all kinds of scent all over the place, and it's a windy, beautiful day, so this is a good start. Bring on the bears.
It was fun that within just a couple of days, we had already had bears on the bait, so we were so excited to get up there.
Now.
You did it. They are the most incredible bird up close. That is truly a gift from God.
Load up, get baited, sit for a little while.
Since we refresh in the bait site, Heath's already set up. We've probably got a good hour to sit. John and I decided we were gonna, split up the nights in the stand, who was gonna be behind their BFR first. I was using my 1-year-old BFR 3030, beautiful gun I call Rose, and John was using his Magnum Monster 4570. But I decided that because I shot a poo last year, beautiful jet black bear, John was up first. We sat there for about 3 hours that first night, and finally, bear, I said. I could see a bear creeping along way up in the timber at about as far as we can see there. It's maybe 100 yards. And when you know it, whether it's the pressure of other hunters in the area, that bear just skirted us and kind of came into about 60 yards, made a couple of zigzags, and just walked off, never to be seen again. That was the end of day one. Baiting is a lot of work. I say that all the time, but it truly is. But it's way more fun than a day at the gym, I can guarantee you that. Climbing those hills and lugging all that weight in, it's a lot of work, and it makes notching your tag all the more fun. Man, they are loving that frosting that BoarMasters gave us. Hopefully tonight we'll sit and do a little spraying throughout the night every 15 minutes. We've added a little bit of new BoarMasters to the mix today, gummy bears. We added that protein crunch powder, as well as the regular mix out of the barrel. So give them a little bit on the menu, some fresh new flavors, and hopefully we'll see them tonight in daylight. We were in the stand, like always, about 3 hours early. That's a good sit there. And the trail cameras are gonna show you what's coming in.
3 in the morning.
So it looks like we have a new shooter bear coming in around 10:30 at night. Once in a while we'll have a bear in the early morning or mid-morning come through, but really there's almost a dead zone between like 10 a.m. to 3 hours before dark. So we really don't go in until that time. You know, when that last half hour of light is upon you, you're constantly checking, like, how much time do we have? Come on, bears, come on, bears. And sure enough, I saw a jet black bear kind of peek over the rock. I whispered up to John, bear, bear. Could just kind of see this bear give peeking at us from behind a tree, only 25 yards away. And again, like the previous night, walked back over the hill and never came into the bait. One of the things we discovered is that a bear we named Cinnamon years ago. We knew she was a sow. She had that classic real narrow nose, big padonkadonk. She disappeared last year. We saw her 2 years ago, but she wasn't there last year, and we thought, oh, maybe another hunter got her. But it turns out, nope, she had cubs last year, and that's why she didn't come on into the bait. But there she was on camera with her two beautiful 2-year-olds or yearlings, different colors, one jet black and one kind of a rusty red, if you will. We actually called her Frosting one year because she was all over the orange frosting. It's funny because you remember stories about certain bears throughout the years, but it was fun to know that she was alive and well and had 2 really healthy looking cubs. My turn. We switched it up a little bit and we decided I was gonna sit in the hunter's seat. I'll tell you what, it was one of the craziest nights I've ever had in the stand. In comes Cinnamon with her cubs, which was shocking in and of itself because often they don't let their cubs come into the bait when they can smell hunters there. And man, she was not happy. She stood up on this boulder that's about 20 yards from us, and she knew we were there, clearly, and could smell us, probably see us, but she was huffing and puffing and drooling and pacing and rocking, and you could clearly tell she was mad. And it wasn't just mad for 10 minutes, it was mad for hours. She must have made a noise, made them scamper up the tree. Everything changed. Her attitude went from slightly pissed to really angry. And those cubs went scampering all the way up to the very tip top of that tree, which obviously indicated to us that she was not happy that we were there. And finally, John said to me, we gotta get down. But I'll tell you what, climbing down out of that stand, we were a little on edge.
Okay, that was intense. And in the 16 years I've been bear hunting, that has never happened. So we just literally, as quietly as we could, watched her, got clipped onto our harnesses, climbed down slowly, watched her. John got on the ground first, had his 45 out, watching her. She was still on the rock and she was watching us, and she knew. She stopped growling once we started to climb down, and we got down and she bailed. But we didn't know if she bailed off the rock to come around to protect those cubs or what. Those cubs are ready to get kicked off. But, you know, I've seen a scenario where a cub got kicked off, but 2 days before that, she defended that cub like crazy. That was intense because you don't know, they're unpredictable. And, you know, I've been around bears, I've been around mating grizzlies, but a sow is a different story. You never know how much they're gonna defend their cubs. That was crazy.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I've had experiences in the last, 2 decades of some pretty cranky sows. One of them went pretty viral. We were out hunting with my buddy Paulie, and we came across a sow and a cub up on a hillside, and there was a jet black boar walking on the bottom, a couple 100 yards away from her. We even said, watch if she sees that boar down there, watch this. And sure enough, she must have made some kind of bark. The cub scampered away. She runs down this hillside a couple 100 yards and chases this boar up and down a tree, all the way up to the top of a lodgepole. He stayed at the top of the tree. She went up and down that tree a half a dozen times, one time swiping at his butt. And it was incredible behavior to capture on film. So much even Joe Rogan talked about it on his podcast. It just goes to show you that the ferociousness of a sow protecting her cub can be next level sometimes. And so that was in my mind, sitting up in the tree stand of, is she that kind of sow? Is she that mad that we're here? Or when we climb down and hit the ground, will she run off? Who knows? But we knew we needed to get down in daylight. We were definitely having a lot of bears hit that bait, especially after dark. This time we decided we were going to refresh and sit right away versus refresh in the afternoon and go back in the evening. And sure enough, saw another bear right at that last 15 minutes of light, peeking, creeping through the woods, and again, just did not come into the bait. So by now, we're getting a little like, what do we got to do? We got to change things up here to get these big bears to come into the bait. We weren't sure how many we had on trail camera because they were jet black, and it's really deceiving. Their angles, when you look at a trail camera photo, can be a little deceiving when they don't have any really distinctive patches. We knew that we had a jet black bear with a small white patch, a jet black bear with a little bit bigger white patch, and then we thought we had maybe 2 different just jet black bears with no white. All 4 of them were shooter bears. So with these bears skirting us and not coming into the bait, we knew that we had to change things up a little bit.
We're gonna add just a little extra touch to the BoarMasters because this big boy has been skirting us. So we're gonna add a bacon burn today and see if that maybe does something. But man, 3 nights in a row, we've seen him. He won't come in close enough for a shot. You just gotta hope to one day let that belly override the brain like Apu did last year.
And we also decided to spray BoarMasters when we were up in the tree. Every 15 or 20 minutes, we were spraying on the trees around us and just refreshing that scent. You tend to just sort of zone out, thinking of stuff you gotta do. I always think of articles I have to write. All of a sudden, John kind of scared me because he tapped down on me. John's in the hunter stand, I'm filming, he taps me quick and says, "Bear." With the previous nights of them not even really coming into the bait, we knew that if you have a shot opportunity, you better take it.
Dead bear, baby. Dead bear.
We got him.
Bear down.
Bear down. I don't even know if that's the same bear. If
I
it's
don't
a great
know.
Black bear, and he snuck right in, and we hammered him. So
We've got about 15 minutes of light left.
day 4, we came in, we baited, we smoked the place up with bacon. We put BoarMasters all over everything. I mean, anything we could do to try to give us just a little bit of advantage.
We actually showered.
We showered and sprayed down with scent.
All new clothes today.
Put on new clothes before we climbed in the stand. I mean, anything we could.
Turned off the thermocell.
Yeah, turned off the thermocell and just I don't know. I don't know what worked, but there he is. Jacked. It was a fat bear.
Yeah, he's super
Really
fat.
chubby.
Reminds me of a poo.
I'll tell you, most hunters know what ground shrinkage is, right? With deer, elk, whatever. It's when you get down out of your tree stand or up across the hill and you get up on your animal, it's not quite as big as you thought it was. That was not the case here.
That's a big bear, honey.
I know.
That's a great bear. That's a great bear. The first time I came up here and hunted in Idaho, we didn't have the BFRs. We had Desert Eagle, and I shot a really nice bear with the Desert Eagle. And then ever since then, we've been hunting with the BFRs. Last year, Janice shot a poo, and I've had to hear about that all year. So this year, ooh, my turn, baby.
But when John picked up that bear's head, I was blown away. Like, that is as big as they come in that area, Idaho. That noggin was a big old pumpkin.
I'm so excited. The only bummer is Heath's not with us.
Thanks, Heath.
But when it's way bigger than you were expecting, it makes it all the better.
Holy cow. That's a big old fat dude. All right, let's pretty him up a little bit, babe, and take some pictures.
Okay. What a beautiful, beautiful bear. I mean,
That head is huge. I can't believe how heavy that thing is.
this is the 4th night in a row of seeing this bear, just glimpses of him. He came in the first night we were here, circled at about, 60, 70 yards, wouldn't come into the bait, walked over that hill kind of early, like with an hour of light left. The second night he peeked over there. We hardly have any footage of him, just little glimpses of him passing through. Last night he comes and he's literally 15 yards from you, and he peeks around the tree and then just walks back over the hill and disappears. They don't come bigger than this in Idaho.
Unbelievable. The
Saskatchewan,
head is
Alberta,
unreal.
It's really crazy. It's so crazy.
I
He's
can't believe
beautiful
that.
blonde muzzle. And unfortunately, with it just being John and I here, it's going to be super hard to film any. But getting him out of here is quite the process. We're going to try to move him a little bit down the hill, get the stretcher, and try the stretcher method. It's tough and it's going to be impossible to film in the dark, but it's totally worth it.
Hey, I did my part. The bear's dead, so you got to haul him out.
I'm so excited.
Good job,
I'm
man.
so excited for you. Oh my gosh. It's never too early.
It's never too early. It's always the season.
You look great. Heath, he looks great.
That's Cinnamon. I have a huge history with that bear. We call her Cinnamon or Frosting. We've got a huge.
That's not what you were calling her a minute ago.
No, I wasn't. Derogatives. Here's a trick for all you people out there who are either exhausted or admittedly can't lift as much as the guys. You take the bag that's filled with the marshmallows.